Well, hello there, all you strange and interesting creatures of the internet. Welcome back to the All Seasons on F1 2017. As you can see, we are just 4 points clear now of Sir Lulu. Yes, 179 World Championship points. And before we continue, we have to go out now in a 2004 Ferrari. The Hookster showing just who is the greatest driver of all time. Yes, it's not Sir Lulu, no, it's the Hookster. I think he's a 10 or maybe even an 11 times world champion so far. Fantastic. So look at the laptop then, we can see we are leading our rivalry at the moment with Sebastian Vettel. And in the vehicle performance comparison chart, you can see we are in third place still behind Mercedes. In fact, quite a way behind Mercedes. Ferrari still out in front. Now, after the last episode, of course, we are going to continue in this Red Bull car until the end of the season. So we've got to concentrate on engine durability. We've got just enough engine power left in this one to do Hungary. So we're going to take a penalty, I think, just before the Belgian Grand Prix. Which means, of course, we will be starting right at the back of the grid for Belgium. But for the Hungary race, at least, we've got a 27% worn engine. OK, then, let's do this.
Good afternoon, race fans. And here we are again for qualifying at the Hungaroring. Who will have tuned the perfect setup for their car? We'll find out soon.
OK, thank you, Mr. Croft. And as you can see, the sun is shining. It's a perfect day for a motor race. And we're just about to complete our first qualifying run. As you can see, Houghton's got pole with a 1:19.128. We're not going to get anywhere near that, unfortunately. We're 2.3 seconds behind at the moment. Anyway, a little bit later into qualifying, you can see we're just 2 minutes left off quali. Down to 13th place now for the Hookster. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. He was up on his delta time, but he's completely cocked that corner up. And he's lost a huge amount of time. He's slightly up, or only slightly though. I think he may improve on 14th place as he goes to crosses the line. And else that is, no, he doesn't. Still 14th position. Oh my goodness. Anyway, qualifying is now over. We're just about to cross the line. He's just slowing down so he doesn't cross the line before the time runs out. And he does now. So yes, I think it's going to be... What's it going to be? Oh, bloody hell. 17th position for the race. We should have taken an engine penalty here. Balls.
Hi, it's Emma here. Just wanted to let you know what the team are hoping for in the race.
Thank you, MZ. Oh, she's got such a sexy voice, hasn't she, lad? Such a sexy bloody voice.
It's always wonderful to come back to the lively Hungaroring. A popular destination this, nice and close to the beautiful city of Budapest, with some exciting racing to boot. Who can forget Michael Schumacher pushing his old teammate Rubens Barrichello up towards the pit wall in 2010, or those great races of 2014 and 2015 as well.
So here's the final runs and riders then. First place went to Valtteri Bottas. Second place for Sebastian Vettel. In third position it's Kimi Raikkonen. Fourth place for Sir Lulu. In fifth position it's Daniel Ricciardo. Sixth for Esteban Ocon. Seventh for Sergio Perez. Eighth for Laurent Grosjean. Ninth for Fernando Alonso. 10th, I've lost it, lads. I bloody well lost it. Jolly Off's up there in 11th, I do believe. Kevin Beckerson in 16th. And Hookster starts in 17th position. Bringing up the rear, it's going to be Pascal Wehrlein and Marcus Ericsson. Wowzers, me trousers. Anyway, it's time once again for the 5 lights to go out on the All Seasons career mode, and we say go, go, go. So it's away we go from 17th place on the grid. Another fantastic start. Looks already gets past the Williams straight away. We've got Stoffel Van Doon as he tries to sort of sneak down the inside of the track limits there and get past Stoffel Van Doon. And we go to turn 1. Oh my goodness, what's he going to do? What's he going to do? He dives down the middle. Oh, bloody hell, bloody hell. And he gets past Kimi Raikkonen as well. Already up into 4th position from 17th place on the grid. It's another fantastic result. As you can see, he's going for Lewis. He's going for Lewis Hamilton. I don't believe it. Is he going to get past? We've got to get past Lewis Hamilton. It's absolutely vital in every single one of these races now that we are ahead of Lulu. And look at this. Lulu's going for a move on Valtteri Bottas. And Bottas spins around. Oh, Jesus Christ. We almost went straight into the back of Lewis Hamilton. But we go through. We go through. Up into 2nd place now. Wowzers, big trousers. I don't believe that. I really just don't believe that. That was supreme skill there for the Hookster. Just managed to take avoiding action and avoid Valtteri Bottas, who spun out right in front of us. So up there to 2nd place ahead of Lewis Hamilton, still on the first lap of this Grand Prix. And I've got to stop because I've got a lump in my throat. So still the first lap of the Grand Prix. Vettel is now in the lead. We're still in 2nd place. Lewis Hamilton is in 3rd position now. So we're about to complete the first lap of the Grand Prix and go in to lap 2. Wow, so we've got some real excitement for you now. As you can see, still holding on to 2nd place at the moment for the Hookster, ahead of Lewis Hamilton. But can we hold him off? until the end of this Grand Prix. We'll have to see as we're about to start lap 2 now as Sebastian Vettel puts in a fastest lap, and Hamilton is not really gaining much ground at the moment as we accelerate forward now, still on lap 2, and we're still holding on to this second position. But Lewis Hamilton goes very, very close to our rear gearbox there. Wowzers, me trousers, that was very, very close indeed. And talking about our gearbox, it's looking very, very warm at the moment, almost up to 70% as we just come around the final corner and start lap 3. This, of course, is going to be the DRS lap, which is going to be just the opportunity that Lewis Hamilton needs to try and get past us. But at the moment, we are holding our grounds. We accelerate forward to lap 5. Lap 5, still holding on to second place. But look at this, Lewis Hamilton's going to dive down the inside of us, but I think we're going to have him covered off. We're going to hang him out to try and go round the outside. Do we manage to pull it back in again? You're a little bit wide on the exit there, but yes, we do manage to pull it back in and hold on at the moment to this second position as we accelerate forward now to lap 7. Lap 7 still in second place. It's time for us now to make our pit stop. Are we going to be okay? I think we've left it just about right for our pit stop, hopefully. Kimi Raikkonen's now in third place. Sebastian Vettel's coming for his stop already, as you can see. He's changed onto the harder tyre. And oh no, Lewis Hamilton's coming right behind us. I don't believe it. No, Lewis, no. This could be disaster. There's lots of teams out as well. I hope we don't get held in the pit, so we change onto the harder tyre. Let's see what happens. No, we're getting held in the pits. I don't believe in this disaster for the All Seasons. Down to 16th position already as we come out of the pits. And who's out ahead of us? That's not Lewis Hamilton, is it? Surely that's not Lulu. I can't quite see who it is. We'll find out any minute now as we're about to rejoin the race. I think it is. Oh, bugger. It's Lewis Hamilton. He's ahead of us. He's ahead of us on lap 8 of this Grand Prix. Oh no. Anyway, we accelerate forward now to lap 8. Lap 8, still in 15th position at the moment with Dilkster, but thankfully lots of cars are now coming in for their pit stop, so we are going to gain a little bit of ground. Hamilton, though, is still ahead of us in 14th place, and I don't think we're going to be able to catch him unless there's going to be some cars, some traffic in front of him to slow him down. As one car does come out of the pits. It's Esteban Ocon in the racing point, as you can see, trying to get past him at the moment, but we can't quite manage to do that. Wowzers. Anyway, on to lap 9 now. Lap 9, Sebastian. Look at this. Would you try and dive around the outside of Esteban Ocon? Almost ploughed straight into the back of him. But look at this, everyone. Lewis Hamilton is getting held up by Marcus Ericsson in the Sauber car. So we are going to see if we can try and get past Lulu. Can we get past, though? Can we get past on lap 9? There's Ocon just ahead of us. Lewis Hamilton's still trying to get past the Sauber driver. I think he's going to pull out of the slipstream. Yes, he does. Look at this. He's going to try and get past. But what's the Hookster going to do? What? Oh, no, Hookster. No. Oh, he drives down inside of everyone. Wowzers, me trousers. He gets through. Yes, he does. He gets through. I don't believe it. He's passed Lewis Hamilton. This is exactly what we needed. And up now into 9th position at the moment, still behind Pascal Wehrlein. Of course, in the Sauber car, we should manage to get past him, though, as we accelerate forward out of lap 10. There is Wehrlein parking the bus right in the middle of the apex there, trying to get past him in 8th position now. Hopefully we will. We're going to dive around the outside. Oh, look at this though. Wehrlein's blocking us off. I don't believe it. But we sneak down the inside of Pascal Wehrlein. Now with the 4th position. Yes, 4th position. But more importantly than that, we are still ahead of Lewis Hamilton, who's now dropped behind Wehrlein as well as we accelerate forward of lap 11. Lap 11 of this Grand Prix. Still 4th position. Oh no. Hamilton is right behind us now. He's going to use his DRS, of course, to try and sneak his way past us. We're going to sort of just park our own bus in the middle of the apex there and just hold on to this. Now it's 3rd place. We're on for a podium, lads. A podium position on lap 15 as we accelerate forward at lap 16. And oh my goodness, no. Hamilton once again is trying for a dive down the inside of us, but we're going to hold on, I think, as we go around the outside. Are we? Yes. Just put it in there, Hookster. Put it in there. Yes, he does. Oh my god, and Hamilton's been overtaken by Sergio Perez in the racing point, so he's down 1 place as we accelerate forward as lap 17. Still 3rd place at the moment for Hookster. We've got Sergio Perez now, though, trying to get past. Look at this, Hamilton is still behind Perez, though, as we just managed to block off Sergio Perez and hold on to this. Oh no, we've been hit by Perez, I don't believe it. Oh no, on the last lap of the Grand Prix we've been hit by Perez, but we managed to gather it together and we're still holding on to this 3rd place, but Sergio Perez is now desperately trying to get past us. Oh my goodness, I've got to stop for breath in a minute. So this is the last lap of the Grand Prix. Sergio Perez has been pretty insistent on trying to get past us, and Sebastian Vettel has won the race. We are going to finish in 3rd place, but more importantly than that, we're going to finish ahead of Lewis Hamilton in the points once again. This is exactly what we need as we go into Belgium with our engine penalty that we're going to take, and we cross the line in 3rd place. Fantastic. Woo. Wowzers. And there's Federico Bonicelli, or whatever his bloody name was, I can't remember. And there's Sebastian Vettel, who was the race winner. Well done, Seb. Well done indeed. Yes. Look at that. Ferrari mechanics congratulate themselves like they always do. And there is Daniel Ricciardo, who finished in 10th place, of course, in our sister Red Bull car. Onto the podium then. There he is. There's the Hookster. Look at him. So sprightly. So sprightly. Only 39 years old and he's still getting podiums. But not the top step that went to Sebastian Vettel as the champagne goes over everyone once again. Yes, go on, get it in the Hookster's eyes. He doesn't care. He's a man. He's a real man. Not a pastry. No, not a pastry. I don't know why I said that. He just sort of slipped out. Yes, just sort of slipped out. Anyway, there you go then. As they hug it out on the podium, we go to the points. And third position, 5th place for Lewis Hamilton. Oh, I don't want to look at these points now. I don't. Oh, it's 9 points now over Lewis Hamilton. 9 points in front as we now go into Belgium for the next round of the Grand Prix. Oh, my bloody good gold. So here we are then. On to Belgium. 9 points clear of Lewis Hamilton. 185 against 194 World Championship points. So let me show you exactly what the problem is with our Red Bull car at the moment. You can see we've got no more internal combustion engines that are not in the yellow, so we're going to have to take an engine penalty at some point. We can only of course put one more engine on the car, so it's still going to be dodgy that we're going to get to the end of the season, but I think if we take it now we should be in a good place because we can usually gain some good positions at the start at Belgium. So we're going to take the engine penalty because all our ICEs are completely worn out. Everything else is pretty good. I think that's because we run in rich mix all the time. Yes, so there you go. So we're going to put all new parts onto the car, an MG UK, MG UH, energy store, turbocharger and control electronics. We're just going to do the whole lot. Not going to ponce around because we know we're going to start right from the back of the grid anyway. So we might as well just slap on a completely new engine set for Belgium, and hopefully this will see us at the end of the season. Now until then we've got to put on some durability to the ICE and hopefully it'll last a little bit longer and get us to the end of the season. Now thankfully for 2017 you could change onto a different engine set just for the race, which you can't do in I think F1 2020. You have to have the same engine for quali and the race.
Something you'll be interested in. Those performance upgrades we discussed after the last race. They're on the car and the data looks promising. Take a look at the details.
Well, thank you, Chris, for interrupting me. Have your £7.33 and fuck off. So we've got a new part, MGUH, fitted to the car. No more upgrades pending at the moment. So there's our brand new engine set. So let's go on to a knackered engine as we go into practice for the Belgium Grand Prix.
It's qualifying time at Spa, one of the mightiest tracks on the Formula One calendar. Long straights, up and downhill, Eau Rouge as well. This track isn't for the faint-hearted.
So out for qualifying we go. As you can see, it is just starting to rain, which could be really good news for us. Could be really good news. Just about to cross the line at the moment, and we're going to be third place but 3 seconds behind. But of course if it starts raining harder, then the other cars aren't going to beat our time, which doesn't really make much difference because of course we are going to be starting from the back of the grid. We just went out for a little installation lap as well. As you can see, we're still in 6th place though as we cross the line now. Wowzers. So I think we're probably going to end up top 10, but as I say, we are going to start right at the back of the grid after our engine penalty for the Belgium Grand Prix. So that's it. Qualifying is now over. Lewis Hamilton has got pole position. Bugger, bugger, bugger. And we, of course, are going to start right at the back for Belgium. Fantastic. Okay, then it's time to go over to Emski for some more news.
Hi, it's Emma here. Just wanted to let you know what the team are hoping for in the race.
Oh, thank you, Emski. You're such a MILF, you really are.
In the 48 races held at Spa between 1950 and 2015, the race winner has only started from pole position on 16 occasions. Qualifying yesterday may have set the order for today, but expect the unexpected here at the Belgian Grand Prix. As the saying goes, of course, anything can happen. And you know what? It usually does.
So, final runners and riders then for Spa. First place went to Lulu. Second place for Sergio Perez. Wowzers. Third place for Laurent Grosjean. Fourth place for Felipe Massa, baby. Fifth for Sebastian Vettel. Sixth for Esteban Ocon. Seventh for Jolly Palmer. Eighth for Stoffel Van Doon. Ninth for Kimi Raikkonen. 10th for Lance Stroll. 11th for Pascal Wehrlein. 12th for Nico Hulkenberg. 13th for Valtteri Bottas. 14th for Daniel Ricciardo. 15th for Fernando Alonso. 16th for Kevin Magnussen. 17th for Daniel Kvyat. 18th for 19th for Carlos Sainz. And 20th, of course, for the Hookster. So you can see it's going to be raining all the way through, and oh god, I forgot about the downforce. So we're going to equalise the wings, which will mean that we're going to equalise the balance out on the car. Okay, it's time for the 5 lights to go out, and we say go, go, go. So it's, here we go. Pretty decent start on the intermediate tyres, as you can see, but starting right from the back of the grid. Where is Hookster going to go? He's going to dive down the inside, isn't he? Yes, he does a dive right down the inside, as you can see, and he gets past a huge amount of cars already. He's fighting with the McLaren car past Stoffel Van Doon and up into 8th position already. This is exactly what we needed. Exactly what we needed as we now go into the Eau Rouge section. We climb up beautifully. Oh, a little bit wide there though, a little bit wide. But we're chasing Esteban Ocon in that Racing Point Force India, whatever you want to call it. I'm not quite sure. Let's see if we can catch him now as we go into this turn. He's going to dive down the inside of Ocon. Yes! And Ocon offers very little resistance there, so he gets past up now, I think, into, is it 7th or maybe even 6th position now. It's 7th place. Next target is Jolly Palmer in, of course, the Renault directly in front of us. Wow, we are doing really well, but don't forget, of course, we've got that fresh, brand new, spanky engine on the car, which should help us to gain a little bit of ground over our competitors who have probably got half-walled engines on their car in this latter half of the season. So it is intermediate conditions, which means, of course, intermediate tyres. It's raining, but it's not raining that hard, although I say that, it is starting to rain a little bit harder, as you can see. You can see also clouds up in there in the sky that seem to be full of rain. So this could go for the whole of the Grand Prix, which means, of course, that we should be able to last until the end without having to come in to make any pit stops, because the Inters should last right the way through this 25% race Grand Prix. So, can we catch up to the back of Jolly Palmer and, of course, the Renault? Well, hopefully we should do, because we want to see if we can gain a few more positions. I have no idea where Lewis Hamilton is, because I never look at the race director. I prefer to look at the end so I get a nice little surprise, and it sort of helps you in your race preparation if you don't keep looking at the race director to see where everyone else is, because otherwise it sort of makes you give up at times. So I prefer to do it right at the end of the Grand Prix. As you can see, this is now the end of lap 1, and we have caught up to the back of Jolly Palmer as Lewis Hamilton has done our fastest lap, which I think is pretty certain means that he's in the lead of this race at the moment. Yes, so this is now lap 2. Let's see if we can get down the inside of Jolly Palmer. Yes, we do. Oh, we got too wide now on the exit, too wide, and Jolly gets the place back. Wowzers, big trousers. Anyway, I think we're going to get past him now as we now go down the hill and then climb up through into Radion and into Eau Rouge. Yes, this is one of the greatest corners in Formula 1 ever, and it was taken there beautifully by the Hookster. Still right up the Jack Jones off Jolly Palmer. Of course, no DRS, so we're just going to do it in the slipstream. I think we're going to see if we go. Oh, look at this. Jolly blocking us off. Oh, you little trolley. Get out of the way. Thank you very much. So we're now in 6th position and chasing Felipe Massa. I'll tell you what, I will take 6th place in this race if these are the final results, considering we started at the back. Anyway, we accelerate forward down lap 3. We've managed to catch up though to the back of Felipe Massa, baby, now as we now once again climb up through Radion into Eau Rouge. Oh, a little bit wide there for Hookster. Didn't quite manage to do that very well. But let's see if we can get past Massa and steal his 5th position. I think we're going to. Yes, up into the slipstream. Once again, he blocks us off as well. Wowzers, me trousers. We put in our fastest sector time though, because you can see it went purple there, and we get past Felipe Massa. So up now into 5th position on lap 3 of this Grand Prix. Okay, we accelerate forward now to lap 6. We've got Laurent Grosjean in front of us now. And of course the Haas car, we've managed to catch up to him as well. So I think we may be on for a 4th place, which should be fantastic in our fight with Lewis Hamilton. Of course, we were 9 points clear, so I don't know how it's going to end up at the end. But it's still looking pretty decent. And don't forget, of course, we started right at the back of the grid. So we've made it up into 5th position and still chasing Romain Grosjean for 4th place ahead of us as we accelerate forward down to lap 7. Just going down the hill once again, still chasing Grosjean. I think we're going to have him at this opportunity though, as we now climb up through Radion Or is it Eau Rouge? I'm not quite sure. Nobody really knows. Nobody really knows. But you can see now we dive down the inside of Le Mans Grosjean and get the place for him. Yes, he sort of gives it up. Does he give it up? Yes, he does. Beautiful, beautiful move there from Hoekstra. Reminds me of one of those moves in '98. Was it at Spa with Hakkinen and Michael Schumacher, or was it '99? I can't remember. Anyway, I'm waffling again as we accelerate forward down to lap 7. Still holding on to 4th position now for the Hoekstra. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. We've got gearbox problem. I think we've lost one of the gears, although I say that, it seems like it's cleared itself. We've got 81% wear on the gearbox. We're going to have a new gearbox after this race, so it's going to be okay. Just a few more laps to go now. Hopefully the gearbox will hold out until the end of this Grand Prix. As we accelerate forward now to lap 10. Lap 10, just about to start the last lap of the race. 83% wear now on that gearbox, so it's not looking good, but we've only got one more lap to go, so we should be fine. And it looks like we are going to finish the race in 4th position. But unfortunately, if Lewis Hamilton's going to win, we are going to lose quite a few points. But we will find out at the end as we now go down the hill for the last time in this Grand Prix. And we accelerate forward now, still on the last lap of the race. And I think the race... Oh, bloody hell. Sebastian Vettel has won the race, so Lulu has lost some more points. Fantastic, fantastic indeed. And we are going to cross the line in 4th position. And I will take that after starting from last on the grid. Fantastic. We cross the line in 4th place. So I'm presuming Lewis Hamilton finished in 2nd place. I can't work those points out now. No, I can't work them out. I've no idea. I think we're still ahead. I'm not quite sure. Anyway, there's Ice Cream Spaghettatorio, whatever his name was. Still can't bloody remember. And there once again is Sebastian Vettel, who is really doing well. Really doing well. Let's hope he doesn't beat us, otherwise we could be in real trouble here from him and not Lewis Hamilton. There's the team mechanics congratulating themselves like they always do. Well done, lads. Well done indeed. And there's Valtteri Bottas getting out of his car. So on to the podium. You can see we just missed out on the podium with the Hoekstra. But also Lewis Hamilton, of course, yes, he did get 2nd place. Oh my god, I can't work these points out now. 9 ahead. Lewis got 2nd. I got 4th. Oh god, no, that's too complicated for the Hoekstra. Too complicated. We'll find out at the end where we are in the championship as the lads hug it out on the podium. So there you go then. Oh, I don't want to press the button. Oh god. No. Oh, bloody hell. 3 points still clear now of Lewis Hamilton. 206 over 203. I don't bloody well believe it. I'll tell you, I'm just not going to last until the end. I'm going to bottle it towards the end. I know I am. I'm just going to bottle it. But there you go. At the moment, we're still in the lead of this championship in our Red Bull car. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. You've been awesome as always. And as always, there will, of course, be more later.